nigga, stop it. Choppers going bang, 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 bang. Stay out my way, 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 way.
What up, everybody? What up, everybody? Gang, 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 gang. Shout out to everybody. Give me just a second here, boo. Give me just a second. How y'all doing this evening? Everybody doing good? Is everybody doing good? I hope everybody is doing good tonight because I have a word for you tonight, honey. Yes, I do. So what we're going to do, hold on, let me get this right. As y'all can see, you see, I'm distracted right now. I have a whole distraction going on. No pun intended. How's everybody doing tonight? So everybody can hear me, right? All right, I just want to make sure I'm trying to set this up because this is in my way. Okay, great. We're going to give it a minute. All right, what's up, everybody? Let me see my gang. I see Sylvia, Renzo, Tootie, Solo, Bracy. I see Granny is in the chat. What's up, Granny Sales? Gang, 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 gang. Misha, Walaro, Gio. Who I miss? I see the green hearts. Hey, Yolanda. Let's see. Blasian, Chanel, Gia, Sunshine, Danetta, Misha. I said Derica, I don't know. Eddie. The whole gang. I see y'all, Gia, Angel, everybody. Welcome to Petty Gang TV. Kia, I see everybody. Welcome, guys. Now, you know, for the most part, we keep it petty around these parts, right? That's what we normally do. But tonight, it may still be some pettiness, but I'm going to try to keep it serious because this is a serious matter that I want to talk about. And we need to touch on some serious things. And I'm getting distracted. You see, it says distracted on the screen. I'm distracted by these comments. Okay, let me pay attention. I need to focus. But I have something from Chris Sales that he said back in the day that some of you may not have seen. And I don't, Chris has a lot of new followers and new subscribers who's just now coming on board. They don't know the back history. They tried to catch them on some of the videos. See, once you get to know this side of Chris, and you will understand why those of us who's been there from way, way back have so much love for him. So we're going to talk about a message that he put out. And then I'm going to go in and, I got to give my 2 cents because I wouldn't be Queen Petty if I didn't. And I'm going to bring up a special guest tonight to help me. We're going to look at it from a physical and a spiritual standpoint. We're not going to get too deep on y'all because some of y'all, but my analytics says most of my people that subscribe are grown folk. So I'm going to need y'all I got a baby or two out there. They know I love them to pieces, but I want y'all to pay attention, get what you're supposed to get from this, try to apply it because there's so much going on in the world today that we need this nourishment. You know what I'm saying? We need it. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to give y'all a little bit. Like I said, it's 5 minutes in. I'm trying to get a few little people in here because I want a lot of people to hear this because Chris has his fair share of haters out there. People who didn't get to know that side of Chris, as well as he has his fair share of supporters. He has those people that are ride or die, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. You know what I mean? You mess up, boy, okay, don't do it again. Still love you, let's go. Pick yourself up and try again. He has those ride or dies. He got the fans that just came along because he got with Leslie. And that's cool too. We're not knocking any of those. Because together, we make a force. So whether you're a newcomer, you're an old head that's been supporting, or you're somewhere in between, I just want you to see why most of us who go hard for Chris is because we know the core of his being, right? The core of his being. And don't get me wrong, we all get sidetracked. Think about it. You got to think back to when your parents told you not to do something. Or look, baby, you don't want to go that route, because that route right there, mommy or daddy's been through that. Avoid that. But guess what? They go ahead and they do it anyway, despite what you told them, they do it anyway. So I just want to communicate this to some of the people in the chat, the front, the back, the side, wherever you may be. If you hanging out the window, I don't care. My thing is, we can raise our children, right? We can raise them and teach them right from wrong. But ultimately, when they're adults, they're going to do what they want to do. Some of y'all act like y'all don't get that, like you don't have children, or like you've never been there before. We can't point fingers and say, oh my gosh, it's the parents' fault, because it's not. The parents can only do what they're supposed to do until that individual is an adult. Once that individual is adult, they can pull that he or she to the side and say, hey, I don't like the way you're doing that. But at the end of the day, adults are going to do what adults. Darn it, children are going to do what they want to do pretty much these days. When they get a certain age, you can't tell them nothing, because they think they got all the answers. They think they know everything, especially in the world of today with social media. They think they have all the answers. You can't tell them nothing. Oh, Mom, you don't know. It's not like that anymore, Mom. Oh, Mom, stop it. You know how y'all do. Y'all know. Y'all been there before. Don't act brand new. So we're going to keep it real tonight, okay? So we're not going to act brand new. We're going to take the blinders off, and we're going to keep it a whole being out here in these petty streets. All right, so what I want to do is I want to show you guys something. All right, so we tired of being distracted. We don't want to be distracted. Let's do it like this. We don't want no distractions. We don't want no distractions. And let's talk about why we don't need no distractions. Okay? So, Chris, come on and tell these people why we don't need these distractions. Now, like I said, to know Chris is to love him, because once you know the core of his being, because what's in you is in you. The core of his being, he ain't gonna stray too far. He might make some mistakes. But I was taught to believe, train a child in the way they should go. So when they get older, they do not depart from it. He ain't gonna stray too far, because it's in him. So with that being said, I want to share something with y'all that touched my whole soul. Y'all know it's such touched my whole soul. I just be like, but here we go. So make sure you turn up your TVs, because I don't want y'all to miss nothing he say in this clip. If you miss it, I'll run it back. So let me go over here. Hold on. Let me get over here, because, oh, baby, the computer just want to be moving. What is it doing? Let me get my little background. Boom. Okay, let me go over here. So, yeah, here we go. All right, Chris.
Everybody that watched this video to share if you ever been distracted, because I want to encourage somebody. See, when you get distracted, it takes you longer to get to where God wants you to be because of that distraction. See, if you look at the children of Israel, it's supposed to take them a couple days to get to the promised land, but it took them 40 years because they kept being disobedient. They kept getting distracted by other things, so it took them longer. And if I use a natural example, if I'm driving my car and I allow my phone to distract me and I get into an accident, it's going to take me longer to get to where I was going because of that distraction. So we don't look at it in the spirit, and in the spirit, spiritually, when we keep getting distracted, when we keep allowing things of the world. And how many of us know we can't love the world and God? We have to love one and hate the other. But we keep allowing things of the world to distract us. It's taking us longer to get to where God wants us to be. Stop getting distracted. When you look at the scripture, when Peter was walking on water, I'm Peter. He's walking on water. He had his eyes on God. And that's what many of us do. We stay focused on God. But then he started to look at the waves. He started to look at the storm that was going on around him. And that's what we do. We start to focus on bills. We start to focus on our surroundings instead of God. Storm that was going on around him. And that's what we do. We start to focus on bills. We start to focus on our surroundings instead of God.
Oh, did Chris come through with a word, though? How about that? Did my boy have a word? You see what I'm saying? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? I just need to know if you can hear me. That's all I need to know. Can y'all hear me? All right, somebody let me know if I'm good. I'm good. All right, so y'all can hear me. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Chris came through. Did everybody catch that? Did everybody catch what Chris said? So everybody caught that? I don't have to run it back for nobody. Pastor Christopher came through. And like I said, to know Chris, to know the core of his being, you know, Chris is a good dude. Has he made some mistakes? Yeah. But it's in him. It's rooted in him. And to know that being, to know what's in him, is to love him. Can the church say amen? That's all I'm saying. Can a church say amen? Chris is very smart. Don't sleep on Chris. Please don't sleep on Chris. I'm telling you, don't sleep on Chris. He came through with it. He broke it down. I thought I saw this and I was like, I gotta share this with the gang. This is beyond amazing. Sometimes we got to take people back because, we're going to get a little deep tonight, y'all. We're going to get a little deep because some people want to hold you to your past mistakes like they have never made mistakes. Like we're not all flesh. And that's the problem. That's the problem. You got to stop holding people to their past. You want people to hold you to yours? Everybody falls short. Everybody make mistakes. But we're going to go ahead and get into this presentation. I wanted to just start it off with my boy with the distractions, talking about distractions so y'all could get the overview of everything, right? That's right, Solo. Chris been doing it. He been doing this. But you know why? Because it's rooted in him. And because it's rooted in him, that tells you that his mama, his daddy, his grandmama, they did something right. Because guess what? I know some people are quick to say, oh, mama this, daddy that, grandmama this. No. Chris was trained in the way he is supposed to go out there in the world and tarry. But once you become an adult, you know, I told y'all, younger generation, y'all think y'all got all the answers. Y'all know everything. But stay tuned. You will soon learn. You'll be asking mama, why I did this wrong? What happened? Where I went wrong at? Because you don't know everything. And the older you get, you still can learn. But you know what? I'm just saying. Yes, he is definitely rooted in God. So, all right, without any further ado, I am going to get ready to go to my next. Let me get it pulled up. And I'm going to have Sunshine come up here with me tonight. Because like I said, we're going to look at distractions from a spiritual and from the physical perspective. And Sunshine is going to help bring it home for me. So I will be bringing her up. And we're going to get into this. So I just need to, I got amped for a minute. I just need to calm down for a little second. Just for a little baby second. Just give me a second. All right. So what is I'm going to bring you up. Let me copy this link. I'm going to copy this link for my Sunshine. Oh, I'm about to get into it, Renzo. You already know. Oh, and if y'all don't know, all right, we had a gender reveal last night for Renzo. He's having his first boy. He has 3 daughters. Please, when you leave this live, go to the community post. You can help support, buy something off the registry. I think they're just doing like diapers, Pampers or whatever. You can go and make a donation on Amazon. You can just act like you whatever you want. The link to that is in the description on my, not the description, on my community post. So yeah, y'all support my brother and his new baby boy on the way. All right, so let me see. Y'all get the likes up. I can't be giving y'all all this good energy giving y'all all my free time, and y'all want to hit the likes. Y'all don't even want to hit the likes. Y'all a little stingy out there in these streets. But y'all expect for me to come through every Tuesday and Saturday. I even gave y'all some extra last night. Some of y'all was a little bit salty because it was a little clickbaitish. It's okay. It was for a good purpose. It was for my brother's gender reveal, Renzo React. So don't hold it against me. For the most part, y'all see when I put my tags up, my title up, what you see is what you get. But I had to maneuver like that last night. So don't hold it against your girl. It's all good. It's all love. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. All right, let me see what these likes said, because until y'all get these likes up, I'm gonna see. I'll tell y'all what I'll do. Today I got time, cuz I got time. Y'all just holding up progress. That's all you doing. I see 85 in the chat with 39 likes. I suggest you dip out and go hit the like button. So we're gonna pause right now until we get the likes up. How about that? I'm gonna mute it, and once I see the likes up, we'll finish the show. I ain't about to play with y'all. All right, they got these likes up, or am I tripping? Do they have the likes up, or do I have to stay on pause? Because I stay on pause. I'm good. So if they don't hit it, you know what I mean? It is what it is. I sit right here, me. Come on, we need some more, y'all. 51. Get out the phone, go hit the like, and come right back in. It's real easy, people. Matter of fact, you don't want to hit the like, hit the Cash App. Queen Petty TV. Simple. Pick or choose your poison. Which one do you want? You either hit the like or you hit the Cash App. Or you can hit the like and hit the Cash App. Do support. We appreciate any support to the channel. Just being honest. Y'all gonna make me start doing like Mob Radio. I'm gonna start doing y'all like Mob Radio. That's my girl. Shout out Mob Radio. I'm gonna start doing y'all just like her. Y'all better have my money. Y'all think I'm gonna be putting together these shows? Y'all ain't come through showing no support. You just want some entertainment. And we're not gonna do that. I'm not talking about my gang, not the gang who already support. Y'all know what it is. Y'all already know. I'm talking about these other strays out here. No disrespect. But I'm just saying, I'm gonna do y'all like my radio. I'm gonna start making my lives private. Unlisted, and just do it with the gang. I'm with that too. So y'all pick y'all poison. It is what it is. All right, so is the likes up? Nah, they still stuck on 59. So tell y'all what I'm about to do. I'll tell y'all what I'm about to do, because I'm petty like that. I'm going to, for my gang, I'm going to make this video unlisted. Hold on, Sunshine. I see you. I'm about to unlist this video. I'm going to share the link with y'all, and I'll have the link with my gang. Simple. I'm with that. So that's what we're going to do. So, hold on, Sunshine. All right. They're getting them up a little bit. Let's get it to 70 likes, and the show will proceed. We'll get it to 70 likes, and we'll move on. We'll move on, because if not, I can make this unlisted. See, here's how it works. I can just get his word to my gang, because God gonna come through regardless, period. I can give it to my gang and make it unlisted and give them the link, and they can watch it. Everybody else, y'all sitting back there, y'all just feeding off my energy, and y'all not contributing anything. All I ask is that you contribute a like, or you can contribute to the channel, or both. So I don't know who y'all thought y'all was, but this ain't that. 2 more likes, guys. 2 more likes. 2 more likes. Let's go. 2 more likes. See, y'all making me show out. I don't want to show out like that. 1 more like. Let's go. 1 more like. It's a shame y'all got people showing out like that. Yep, they stopping the show, but I tell you today I got time. It's Saturday. I ain't got to work tomorrow. I see her all night, or I'll make it unlisted. Simple as that. So by hook or by crook, what y'all want to do? What y'all want to do? All right, we still waiting on that one like. I see you, Sir Sean. Just sit right there. I'm not gonna even waste your beautiful presence on them until they can show some love. They about to get the petty Haitian. They about to get it. They want to come feed off my good energy. Don't want to hit a like button. Don't want to support the channel. Want to come over here get all this good that I'm trying to give them, and they want to be ignorant. They got life messed up. That's not what we doing around these parts. All right, we got 71. I guess the show can continue now. Y'all get on my nerves. What up, Sunshine?
It's the pettiness for me. They
gonna get the tonight. Petty. I tried to come on nice. I tried to be good.
No, I'm saying they been petty. They been petty.
Yeah. Look, no, they like me being petty. They like it. That's what they like. So I gotta give the people what they want.
For real.
It's crazy. How you not gonna hit the like? You ain't hitting the Cash App, hit something.
Right, free of charge. What are you talking about?
Girl, it's the ignorance for me. Yeah. All right, here I go. Now listen, well, girl, they made me lose my train of thought. I need to stop and pray again.
For real. Sure.
They done made me lose my whole train of thought. Shame on y'all. That's just shame on y'all. Like, for real, I can't even make this up, because why would y'all do that to me? And I had a great presentation for y'all. Why would y'all even do that? Y'all selfish.
It can all be so simple.
It can all be so simple. Well, they won't be ignorant, girl. All right, let me get back right. Let me get right, because I was about to make this unlisted and just share it with the gang. I can't make this up for real, because they really they made me mad. I don't play them type of games. I don't play them type of games, Sunshine. All right, let me get back on the task right here, though. All right, y'all. So y'all heard what my boy. Matter of fact, since y'all won't waste time, I'm gonna run it back just because y'all made me mad. Just because you made me mad. You're gonna listen to what my boy said again. So everybody that's coming in, if you didn't hear this word that Chris brought to us, it's on distractions. This is what the show is centered around tonight. You know, we had some people didn't want to hit the like button because they thought it was going to cost them about $50 or something. I don't know. But I had to pause the show. But for those who's just tuning in, I want you to hear this message that Chris brought back in the day. And it still holds true to this day. So I'm going to go ahead and play that for you guys, and then we'll be back.
Everybody that watched this video to share if you ever been distracted, because I want to encourage somebody. See, when you get distracted, it takes you longer to get to where God wants you to be because of that distraction. See, if you look at the children of Israel, it's supposed to take them a couple days to get to the promised land, but it took them 40 years because they kept being disobedient. They kept getting distracted by other things, so it took them longer. And if I use a natural example, if I'm driving my car and I allow my phone to distract me and I get into an accident, it's going to take me longer to get to where I was going because of that distraction. So we don't look at it in the spirit, spiritually, when we keep getting distracted, when we keep allowing things of the world. And how many of us know we can't love the world and God? We have to love one and hate the other. But we keep allowing things of the world to distract us. It's taking us longer to get to where God wants us to be. Stop getting distracted. When you look at the scripture, when Peter was walking on water, I'm Peter. He's walking on water. He had his eyes on God. And that's what many of us do. We stay focused on God. But then he started to look at the waves. He started to look at the storm that was going on around him. And that's what we do. We start to focus on bills. We start to focus on our surroundings instead of God. We start to focus on bills. We start to focus on our surroundings instead of God. We start to focus on.
All right, gang. All right, gang. So for those of you just tuning in, I wanted to show you, before we dive all the way in, the core of Chris Sale's being. I know he's made some mistakes, and people, you know, some love him, some hate him, some are indifferent, some's just coming on now because he's with Leslie, some's been ride or dies from back in the day. But this is Chris Sale's at the core of his being, period. period. So without any further ado, we're going to go ahead and dive in. And I want to talk about different facets of distractions, because we all get distracted in this world. And basically what distractions do, let me hide this little Cash App thing. Y'all can donate Cash App at Queen Petty TV. Okay, it's in the description box too, but I want to take this. I'll leave it there for now. It's not really blocking anything. But in life, if you don't have everything like it's supposed to be, distractions will crush your life. Do you understand? Distractions, they come in the form of people, places. Oh my God, somebody always want to call me. No, people, places, and things. Distractions come in all forms. So my thing is, when these distractions come in the form, you got to be ready. You got to know how to handle it. You got to be ready for it. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and give you, hold on y'all, because people just, Lorenzo, get off the thing right now. Stop messaging me. You distracted me, Renzo. Y'all tell Renzo stop distracting me right now. But like I said, if your house is not in order, house meaning you, if you're not in order, distractions will crush your life. Hence the visual. Okay. Now, like I said, we're going to talk about this twofold in two different facets, because we're going to talk about distractions and how it can do you harm in the physical aspect and in the spiritual aspect. All right. So I want to go ahead. Let me move this. I got to move this little banner because now it's getting in my way and it's making me mad. So hold tight, y'all. Hold tight. We're going to talk about distractions and what it does to the mind. Okay. Distractions of our mind could be, it could be a symptom of how we feel about activities or completely unrelated thoughts driven by our tendency to overthink and overanalyze situation and actions. Yes, Lord. Because we see this a lot. We see people, you see things just because you see something does not mean that's what it is. So I put out some bullet points on this visual that you see on the screen. Okay. You see that already. But before we get into that, I just want to put my little 2 cents, because it wouldn't be right if I didn't. It wouldn't be right. So if you are distracted in your mind, it opens up the door for the enemy. Because I just want to tell you, an idle mind is the devil's workshop. An idle mind is the devil's workshop. That's why it's important to focus, pray, meditate, tune out the noise. You got to be able to tune out the noise. Because if you don't tune out the noise, you will find yourself, they call it mental health now. Your mental health just won't be right. You'll be discombobulated because you're too distracted. You got to tune it out and focus. I'm trying to see what's going on in the chat.
We got some troll coming in spamming.
Block them. They spam, yeah, block them.
Mm-hmm.
They want to sit here and spam, just block them. Get them out. They're a distraction. Naked HD, XY. Don't just delete the message. Get them up out of here.
Yeah.
All right. So before we get into the bullet point, like I said, I was just touching on some things. So let's talk about the mind distractions. You see procrastinating on how and where. All right. To start, procrastinating on how and where to start can easily lead to distractions. If you can't make up your mind if you want this or that, and you procrastinating or on, I want to buy a house, maybe I'll do it 20 years from now, or maybe if you find yourself procrastinating on how and where to do things or get things started, that could easily lead to distractions. So you gotta focus a little bit more. A lack of clarity too on goals, expectations can become a distraction. Write it down. Write down those goals and expectations. Write the vision. Without a vision, the people perish. Write it down. Make it clear. You know what I'm saying? Write it down. Because if you get distracted and just go off the top of your head and not focus, not zoomed in and tuned in, you will find yourself being distracted. No invested time. No invested time in your task and doing it. You doing stuff only to please others. You know what that is? That's a distraction. That's a distraction from focusing on your best self. because you find you're doing something to appease others. Chime in, Sunshine. Let me get my thoughts together, child.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Like Red said, Red just said something in the chat. So she said, double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Yes,
Yes.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, he is. A doubtful man or unwavering man is unstable in all his ways. You got to know which direction you're gonna go in. You have to pray for discernment. You have to keep seeking him. Pray without ceasing. It ain't supposed to just end with one prayer and you waiting on that answer. Nah, that's not how it works.
Exactly. And then if you worried about whether others will like your work or like what you're wearing or how they react and what they will say, that's another distraction, because you're allowing someone else to validate you. Why do you need validation from others? Focus on who you are. Don't go by the distractions. Being worried about what others will like or dislike, or stay focused and keep your eyes on the prize. Period. Now, this is one that I really, really like, because this appeal, this this goes out to the Chrislie's fans and the haters. The supporters, that I ain't gonna say we don't have fans, he has supporters. This goes to the Chrislie supporters as well as the haters, and as well as our own selves, if I'm keeping it a bean. Thinking about your past or worrying about being stuck in your past. When you're thinking about your past or someone else's past, that's a huge distraction, because being stuck on your past or someone else's past will hinder you from getting you to where God wants you to be. So stop being stuck on somebody else's past, wasting all that energy on what they've done in their past, or you revisiting your past so often, too often. You know what I mean? If you're visiting your past too often, or looking back on somebody's past and reflecting on all the mistakes they've made or all the mistakes you made, you're no longer in the past. You're here right now. Stop worrying about the past, whether it's yours or someone else's, because it's the past. Hakuna Matata. You know what I mean?
For real.
Like, for real. What do you have to say about that, Sunshine?
I mean, I just feel like, hold on, give me a second. This some boy.
Okay. All right, no worries. Take you a second. I'm gonna go. We'll chime in a minute.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Hold on, cause my microphone better not be trying to act up. All right, can y'all hear me? That's right, Diana Herring. You have to be laser focused. You have to be laser focused. So, as I was saying, when you're thinking, you're focusing on what somebody else has done in the past, their past mistakes, or even your past. Don't be stuck in the past. So let me say it again. When you're stuck in the past, you can't get to what God has for you in the future, because you're still stuck in the past. It will hinder you from getting to where God wants you to be. Allow that to sink in. I'm going to let that sink in for a second. Now, the last bullet point on here I want to talk about is worrying about social image based on what others say or do. You know, that can hinder your growth, and it is a filthy distraction, because social media is prevalent from every aspect, whether it's here on YouTube, IG, Facebook, Twitter, whatever other form of social media y'all indulge in, TikTok. Social media is another thing, is a major distraction. We'll go into that a little bit later in the bullet point, but stop worrying about your social image based on what others say. Stop worrying about that. For real, for real. My girl Sunshine is still doing something, so we're going to go to the next one. I think this is a very good one right here. Body image distractions. That is a distraction. For those of you who do not get the memo, it is a distraction. And you may ask why. Let me tell you. Not being happy in the skin you are in and comparing yourself to others can become a major distraction. Okay? Focus on you. If you're not happy in the skin you're in and you find yourself comparing yourself to others, like I said, that can become a distraction, and it become a distraction because you are being consumed with looking like someone else. Stop doing the comparison. Oh, she's like this. She's this size. I want to be this size. Oh, I got to do this. Oh, I got to do that. Everything is not always the way it appears. It's a distraction. Focus on you. That's where you find your happiness at. Within. Find that peace within. Stop letting social media dictate everything. How your body is supposed to look. How you're supposed to dress. How you're supposed to think, how you're supposed to eat, who you're supposed to worship. Like, come on, give me a break. Stop doing that. A lot of y'all are caught up in that today, and it's crazy, especially my younger demographic that's on here. I need y'all to stop losing yourself and everybody else. If you're losing yourself and focusing on everybody else, when did you have time to focus on you? When?
Right.
Focus on you. Sunshine, are you back?
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah,
have
I'm here.
anything for that one?
Yeah, that's another thing, for the younger youth crowd on here listening to as well. Like, y'all have today, in today's age, influencers and everything, and y'all look up to them so much to where like it's dictating and consuming your whole life. And it's like, dang, social media is all this is the era of technology right now. And it's like, you're looking up to these people, and you're talking about couple goals and future goals and stuff. And it's not about that. It's about focusing on the path that the Most High has set for you.
Yes.
We worry too much about the wrong things these days. Hey, we worry too much about the wrong things. And, we can get lost and clouded in judgment from others and stuff like that. And, he just wants us to stay on what's for us, and not for what's, somebody could be blessed with something and you looking for that same blessing. You have your
Big
own
facts.
blessings that you can attain. You got your own blessings that he ready to bless you with, but you're showing unworthiness and wavering in that, and he's not able to give it to you in that time and in that moment. You blocking your own blessings. It's crazy out here. Got to stay aware. We have to stay undistracted of these things that society has placed in our viewpoint. It's like a veil over our eyes, that they want us to have, that they're trying to program and condition us to have from the bigger picture, And
It's
we have
like
to
Boss
fight
Vet
it.
just said. She said BBL have become the new norm.
Yep.
But love your natural body. You're beautiful without a BBL. And no offense to anyone who has one, but love the skin you're in. If you think you're too big, baby, go do some exercises.
Right.
If you want to make them thighs and hips do a little better, do some
Right.
squats. Get you some Lexley bands. I don't know. Do something.
For real. No,
You heard that plug, huh, Lexley? You heard that plug.
Shoot, just 20 years ago, we had people trying to get as skinny as Aaliyah was. That was body goals back then.
Yes.
Sure. Well, it's more than 20 years ago, actually. Well, yeah, she died in 2001.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah.
Especially the younger generation, because social media is so prevalent in their lives. They go on and they see somebody, oh, she's so fine, baby. She may have had a butt job, boob job, face job. We see this a lot. We see this in people in Hollywood. We see this in artists, singers, and rappers, and everything. You see this.
Yeah.
That's a distraction. It's taking you away from who you are supposed to be.
Right.
But let me go to the next one. This one, we're gonna dive into this one. All right, the environmental distractions. Now, this one is a little deep. I know you're gonna have a field day with this one, Sunshine. I know you're gonna love this one.
I'm ready.
The environmental distractions, guys. Fake news. Fake news. Fake news. Let me tell you something. Don't believe everything you see on TV. Don't believe it. Most of it is orchestrated anyway. And if you watch these TV shows, they're putting it in your face in this day and time. They're telling you what they're going to do. They're telling you. You got to take the blinders off. I hate to say be woke, get woke, stay woke, but hey, you better do something because it's right there in our face. Fake news is a distraction. It's a distraction. And that's just on period. And just to go, I ain't gonna beat fake news down because I hope most of the audience already know that everything you see on the news or in the media, it's not always, things are not always the way they appear, guys. It's not always the way they appear. It's fake news is always a distraction. Work, for those of you who don't work from home, you work in the workforce, work can be a distraction. You may have the coworkers, the messy coworkers, it's noisy, they don't follow protocol. Work can definitely be a distraction to have you stressed out. You know what I mean? A lack of organization in your surroundings. Now, see, that's me right there. I need some organization because that's a distraction for me. If stuff ain't organized, I'm about to lose it.
Right.
You know, a lack of organization in your surroundings can be a distraction. The media, like I said, fake news, the media in totality is a distraction.
Right.
And allowing others to dictate your path, that goes without saying. You know that's a distraction. Allow others to dictate your path. What God has given you may not be for everyone else. Think for yourself.
Right.
When you allow others to slide on in and start thinking for you, then guess what? You lose the path that God had you set on because you're too busy trying to do what others expect of you or what you stay focused. Keep your eye on the prize and stop giving into the distractions. Allow God to direct your path, the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Allow him to steer your path. Allow him to get you to where you're supposed to be. What say you, Sunshine? Sunshine.
Well, on the media part, you know, I wanted to touch on what you were saying. Haitian said something in the comments too that said propaganda.
Propaganda, yes.
Yeah. It's you know, this is their job. This is what they were created to do, to keep us in a sleep state of mind. You see how once this rumors of war stuff started, number 19 disappeared. I ain't even gonna say the word, but y'all already know.
Yep, I ain't heard about it no more. I ain't heard about 19 or 20. Or 20.
Yeah.
But I see those gas prices rising though. Exactly. I see those gas prices.
Yep, and them store shelves getting more empty. You know, all of that. You know, all of that is it's a bigger
stock up,
agenda.
People. Stock up. Don't let the distractions have you not on point. Yeah. Stock up. Start buying canned goods. Buy your water. Buy your toiletries. Stock up. Do not let these distractions not have you on top of your game. Stock up your supplies because guess what? They're just getting started. In case you did not get the memo. In case you didn't get it, don't be fearful because when you're prepared, when you're ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Right, there you go.
When you have no control over it, you ain't no need to worry about something we got no control over, but be prepared for whatever is to come. So folks, stock up on the necessities, stock up on whatever you need for you and your family because they have a plan. And I just want to put this out here. I just want to say this because, you know, people call people who think outside the box a conspiracy theorist. So I guess that's what I am, if that's what you want to label me. But be prepared because on June 6, 2022, something major will happen. So be prepared. And y'all can figure out them numbers yourself. You can figure that out. I ain't into all the numbers, but I'm just saying it correlates with what they do in the industry. Stock up your supplies, people. Be prepared. All right, let's get back on track because I get, girl. Don't get me started.
Oh, wow. No, you ain't. No, you telling it right. You got it. Shoot. You know, our people need to be warned. If we don't warn our people, who will? You know.
Okay, exactly. So that's why I got to keep it a being with y'all because you got to be prepared. I had a clip I was gonna show y'all, but I'll do that probably Tuesday. It was a clip. Sunshine, did you see that? That clip. And this matter of fact, let me go get this clip because y'all need to see. This goes with environmental. This goes with This goes with environmental distractions. I want to show y'all this. So, Sunshine, educate the people while I go find this. I'm going to find it. Just hold tight.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's... okay, we got another spammer, y'all. Moderators.
Get rid of the spammers. I don't know why they trying to put links in my stuff. You can't put your link in my description.
When I tried to get rid of them, it ain't giving me an option to block them. It's just saying to put them in timeout.
So YouTube, why you sending spammers over here, my guy? Why we can't block them?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. But yeah, that's what's up, Haitian. She says, my type of conversation, I have these types of conversations with my friends all the time. And it needs to be had, you know, in our friend groups. If you don't have friends that motivate you or that talk to you about the important things in life, like what's really going on in society, you need to find new friends. They
Big
mind,
facts.
they letting their distractions take them elsewhere. You know, you can't be dealing with folks and have them in your circle talking about let's go to the club, $2 Tuesdays, and oh yeah, let's go do this. Let's take this trip. Life is not about to be about that no more. Ain't nobody understand. As in the days of Noah, though, that like the scripture said, as in the days of Noah. So it's inevitable. It's really inevitable for people to have that mindset these days, because it's like the more that comes with, you know, these tribulations, the more you're gonna get those people that's gonna be trying to sidetrack you, because that's gonna be the enemy trying to creep in to keep you distracted. You
Okay.
know. And another thing is you know, distractions. You to be able to fight distractions, whatever you going through, whatever you trying to, whatever stronghold that's trying to overtake your mind, you can't, it can't, distraction can't exist if you have faith. Faith of a
Oh,
mustard seed, even faith, you know, just like faith without works is dead. It go hand in hand. You can't have one without the other. You know, you're not gonna be sitting here talking about, oh, well, I don't know. Uh, I don't know if well, what people be saying. No, you cut it out. This boy. But yeah, you know, you can't let people dictate your own faith. You have to know what's right for yourself and
mm-hmm.
to stand up and oh, is that me? Oh, that's
That's
you.
me. I'm muting it. I'm sorry, guys.
And you know, even if it's like, you know, like I said, faith of a mustard seed, even the littlest faith matters to him, you know, and that's what helps to fight off those distractions and those strongholds where you can grow. You know, you ain't gonna have no room for growth if you're not open-minded. You know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
uh
Big facts.
yeah, you can go ahead.
All right, I'm coming, y'all. I'm trying to send something to myself because it's on this topic, and I gotta share with y'all. I gotta, while we right here about environmental distractions. So I'm sending it to myself now. Baby, I got it on. Like, why is it still it's the still ringing for me when I have it on. All right, guys, I am coming. Let me see if this sent to my email already. Come on.
Be quiet.
But I want to talk about, I want to touch base with you guys on another thing. And I'm waiting for it to come through, but for some reason, it's just taking its sweet little time. But I want to show this to you guys because to me, what this says to me is it's a distraction. This is going to show you something. If some of you guys watch Spiritual Soul, because he speaks on stuff like this all the time, and I do mean all the time, on his spiritual channel. And if you pay attention, you already know what to expect. That's why I said when it comes to environmental propaganda or distractions, then you know what it is. You know what to expect. You're not overwhelmed. You just know to be prepared. You already know. And once you're ready, you ain't got to get ready. How about that? All right,
Right.
let me see. Hold on, guys. I'm coming. I know it's just taking a little. I don't know why they don't want to send. They don't want to. They don't want me to send this clip. See, this is why I should have been on my MacBook. I could have airdropped it. But hold on. I don't know. I'm gonna get it by hook or by crook. So, oh, there it goes. Okay, I was about to say it's gonna come through by hook or by crook. All right, let me say this to my computer. All right, I want to show you guys this. Give me a minute. I am downloading it now. Here we go. Put it right here. All right, let me share it. Let me name it right quick. I'm coming, guys. Okay, here we go. I know y'all like, what is she doing? What up? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Gang, 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 gang. Let me get this back up. Let me come over here. Here we go. Okay, let me come over here to you guys. Here I come. Sorry about that. Let me upload this video right quick to my StreamYard, guys, before we go on to the next. I want y'all to see this. I need y'all to see this distraction. As Chris said, these distractions, y'all got to be mindful of these distractions, okay? If you don't separate yourself from distractions, your distractions will separate you from goals or the life you want. Just remember that, okay? Y'all always remember that. But I'm waiting for this to upload. I want to show you guys this. Now, if I monetize my channel, I probably wouldn't be able to play it, but it's a good thing I haven't monetized yet. I haven't. So y'all be sure to show some support. You can share some support at Queen Petty TV on Cash App. Is this video clip ready? All right, let me go ahead and show y'all this. Hold on just 1 second. Let me take this down for a second. Give me a second. I can play it right here. Matter of fact, I don't even want to play it right there. Let me come over here. Let me take this overlay off. Hold on. All right, let me do this. I'm going to take this off. I will pay close attention to this, okay? Pay close attention. This is a distraction.
Look, we're going to use the at least 59 people killed, at least 149 people wounded. Those numbers are going to go up. There's just no question about that. I mean, you have fierce fighting in a number of locations around the country. You mentioned Chernobyl. Russian forces quickly overtaking that area. We understand they are still in control. The other thing that went down today that was of huge importance was Russian paratroopers went into an airfield 15 miles outside of Kyiv, and for a short period of time this afternoon.
You see it, right? You see it, right? Did y'all see that?
No, nothing popped up.
Oh, y'all didn't see it?
Okay, there we go. There we go.
Oh, you late. How you just not seeing it? Did y'all see that in the chat? That is crazy. And this is the propaganda that's being pushed to hype up something that's not really what it is. This is all a tactic to hike these gas prices and to further the agenda that they're trying to push on us. I just thought y'all should know. It's a distraction in rare form. It's a distraction.
Exactly.
So yeah, I wanted to touch on that one. I just thought about it. Like, yeah, let me share this. Let me share this with the gang, because when you don't know, some people don't look, and I know it's a lot of people. It's like, oh my gosh, this is going on. This is going on. This is a psyops.
Yeah.
They get these people out there, line them up. They all pretend like this is the massacre. This is what's going on. This is what's happening. We are losing these amount of bodies. And baby, you see that boy raise up from under that thing. This dead body has risen. Like, really? This is what y'all doing to push a narrative? But guys, there is an agenda coming. So it's scare tactics to control the masses, conquer and divide. I'm just telling you, be ready so you don't have to get ready. That's all I'm gonna say.
Those are called crisis actors.
Crisis actors. That's exactly what it is. Exactly.
Black market. Yep.
One of them ain't getting paid because he messed up. He messed up. He exposed them.
Right.
He messed up. They like, boy, like, we see you.
Yeah. That's
so
crazy.
Yeah, we see you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember back a few years ago, when those bombings was going on and stuff in those different states and stuff at events and stuff. They had exposed some lady for being at like 2 or 3 different bombings and stuff.
Yeah,
and, she was all.
And that's what they do. Yeah. You see, it's all these jobs. They get these crisis actors. Y'all, one time I remember they had this thing going on in Texas, and I wish I still had it. They had an ad on Craigslist looking for these crisis actors so they can be out there.
Yeah.
And I said, oh my gosh, it's crazy, but it's a distraction. Yeah. Stay focused. Make sure your mental stays intact. You're not focused on what the media is pushing. Right. And that's another thing. You see the media, everybody's pushing. They're trying to push something down your throat. You better start looking the opposite direction, because 9 times out of 10, something in the milk ain't clean.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's a distraction. Like my boy said, it's a distraction. All right, let me get to the next one. Now, there is no pun intended with this one. This is the greatest distraction in life. And there's no pun intended. I just thought I'd put my boy, because we know he's a big part of social media. He's a big part of social media. I mean, he pretty much ran it for a minute on YouTube. You know, that was he owned it. You know what I mean? But social media is the greatest distraction. And I'm just not talking about YouTube. I'm talking about IG. I'm talking about Facebook. I'm talking about Twitter. I'm talking about you younger folks that like TikTok. I'm talking about all this. Y'all spend the vast majority of your day. You can't even go outside like that. You go in the grocery store, people walking around with their heads down in their phone. It's a distraction. It's a distraction, period. Technology, and let's just put the cheese on a cracker. Technology has made our lives easier in so many ways. We can connect with people all over the world. We can work anytime. We can work from home, anywhere, and have access to a large number of services, you know, on our devices. And that adds value to our lives. I get that. You know, however, being on social media all the time, not taking the time to switch off, and being conscious of the amount of time you spend on it, these technologies can be a continuous source of distraction, and they can prevent us from doing meaningful work, spending quality time with our family. Matter of fact, more importantly, giving space to our brain to form new connections required for creative input and output. Your brain needs that time to regenerate.
Right. Yeah, it definitely has its pros and cons. I remember I know pretty much everybody on this live seen that video with that girl sitting in her car on live spreading a little money out there. Somebody came and snatched it.
See what I'm saying?
I look like, see, that's what you get. You distracted. Look, you worry about the wrong thing, trying to flash some money to your little friend, your little viewers and stuff, and then they got your whole little income tax snatched. I was looking like, wow. Now, well, they probably needed it more than you. Shoot, you up there flashing it like this just some spare change money.
Shout out to the Cash App donations. I appreciate it. Y'all can support the channel. Queen Petty TV. Queen Petty TV. I don't care if you send $1, $2, you're supporting the channel, and that's what matters. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Y'all support the channel. And we're not done. I just want to let the people know, support the channel. That means it's more work I can put into it, because I take time to create these visuals, come up here, dedicate my time to y'all, because I really enjoy doing it. And I'm definitely hoping that there's a message that it reaches some people. If you don't do nothing but start stocking up on supplies, or if you find a relationship with God, or if you stop being so distracted on social media, that's what matters to me. If I could just reach one, if Sunshine can reach one, if I could just reach one when I come on these lives, I'm on here sometimes being petty. I'm petty sometimes. We're Petty Gang. Shout out to the Cash App. I'm petty, but it's not gonna always be petty. It's not gonna always be Chris. It's gonna be different, or Leslie. It's gonna be different content, because I need to stimulate your mind. I need to have you to learn to think for yourself. I need you to invest time in you. So you make sure your mental is good. So you make sure you're not totally engaged in social media where it becomes you're in and out. You go to the store, you're on the phone. You're driving, you're on the phone. You know what I'm saying? You're in school, you're on the phone. Wherever you are, you're on the phone. Put that phone down sometimes, because times are going to get harder. I know some of y'all are younger. You don't get it right now, but I'm telling you, times are going to get harder. Things are going to be pressed, and you have to be prepared. I'm just letting you know. I just thought it's more to life than just the next hottest couple, or the next, you know what I mean? Who got the most bang in his body, or the next hot song, or it's all distractions. It's distractions. And as much as I love me some Chris Sales and Leslie Ines, sometimes they can be a distraction too. Y'all have to watch the video and tune out. Give it a like, drop them a comment, and keep it pushing. Don't be consumed with your faves. I don't care if you like some Chris and Leslie, some Queen and Clarence. Stop being consumed. Yeah. Because these people are living their lives. When they drop that video, once they drop that video, or they go on social media and like a picture or share something, They're moving right along. Right along.
I want to touch on the scripture right here while we're still on the subject, kind of, with distractions and the tribulations in the world and things that's going on right here in Luke 21, chapter 21, verse 36 says, watch ye therefore and always pray that ye may be counted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass and to stand before the Son of Man. We have to be vigilant in these times, because you see the days is getting shorter. The time is getting longer. I mean, not longer, but time is getting shorter, and these days is rolling on past. It was just 2020. We are 2 years later in a pandemic, and people are not keeping watch. People are not taking heed to these tribulations and these trials and these warnings that the earth is going through. All of these, what we had a earthquake and volcanoes and stuff going on, and
Everywhere.
sinkholes, and
Everywhere.
just all this disaster around us at once, and it's the end times. I mean, people been saying been in the end times for about 20-30 years now, maybe a little longer.
But no, you can see stuff really playing out.
Yeah, exactly. You see this book unfolding.
Yeah, you see it unfolding right before your eyes, and the time is going to come when you don't know day from night. Yep. You will not be able. They're already trying to blot out the sun, honey.
Exactly.
They're trying to take that vitamin D away from us. They're trying to blot out the sun.
Yes.
Why you think they find their quote unquote their trips to Mars and their trips to the moon and stuff? They're
Thank you.
Let me not get too deep. I ain't gonna get too deep. I ain't gonna get too deep. Y'all hit the cash app. I ain't gonna get too deep, because baby, we can start getting into that kind of content if y'all want to. We can get into that kind of content, because that is what I like to talk about if we're keeping it a bean.
Right. But China talking about they got you heard China talking about they got 2 sons and they made another
girl
son?
Look, we ain't gonna talk about HAARP. We ain't gonna talk about all that stuff, because let me tell you something. Weather control is real. Right. These people out here trying to act like they're God, but y'all need to get woke. Like I said, I hate the term woke, but you need to get in tune with your spirituality. You need to get in tune with that, because let me tell you something. It will get worse before it gets better. Yep. And on June 6th, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if they're gonna get rid of one of these little rappers that's in the thing again. I don't know what they're planning, but just in case you didn't know, June 6, 2022, that's 666. I just thought y'all should know. Yeah. And these people in the industry, these elites, these secret societies, they operate off of those numbers. So I'm just letting you know. But this ain't even that. It's a distraction. It's still a distraction, even when it happened. Whatever happens then, I don't know if they're going to plan an attack on us. I don't know if they're going to get rid of a rapper or a singer or whatever. But whatever it is, you protect your energy, because they feed off of your energy. They harvest energy. Oh, Lord, I'm getting too deep. Ooh, I hope they don't take this video down. I hope they don't take it down.
I'm glad you brought that up too, about celebrities and stuff dying and stuff. That's a huge agenda too, and stronghold that they hold over the society.
And they energy harvest. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Like they harness that energy. You know what I mean? It's like that video I did that time on parasites. Mm-hmm. Parasites need that energy. Yep. They harness all of that so they can become stronger. But Haitian Beauty, you trying to get my video taken? I can't go too deep, girl. I can't go too deep. I can't even get into we're gonna have a video where I just make it. I'm gonna send everybody the link, and I'm gonna get real crazy with it. We're gonna talk about all this stuff. I could do a video and drop it in the Discord, and we can talk about this, because YouTube does not like this type of stuff to be talked about.
No, they don't.
They will take down the video. Sometimes they get rid of people's channels, but it's a distraction. What you gotta do is focus on you, focus on your well-being. Don't go into the metaverse when they drop it. I just thought y'all should know, stay out the metaverse, but I'm gonna leave that alone. That's another conversation for another day, but we'll talk about it.
Look, you see how much the energy shifted in the world when Kobe died. That you felt that you that was a stronghold.
Yeah.
Literally majority of society. That was some serious stuff that they knew that would shake them like that. You know what I'm saying? This is just a regular man. People die. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to say, oh, well, he dead, but you know, the man, you know, people die every day. He's just well known, you know.
Shout out to the Cash Apps. Y'all donate, support the channel. We'll talk about more content like this because let me tell y'all something. If I'm keeping it a bean, I would rather, if I'm being honest, and this ain't no distraction. This is not a distraction. This is being honest. If y'all support the channel, you know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's $2, $3, $5. I said, don't make me turn to my radio on y'all because I'll be like, where my money at? Drop my money. But no, I asked y'all to support. I will not monetize the channel. And I'm going to tell you why I won't monetize it. If y'all support the channel, I won't monetize it, even though it puts me in a box because I'm able to talk about stuff like this. When you monetize, you are limited as to words you can say. You can't say certain words like police. You can't say the pandemic. You can't say because your channel, that video, or the monetization automatically goes from green to yellow. Sunshine, why are you trying to come up here twice? What's going on? Okay, let me add this one. So yeah, if
I don't know
you
what happened.
if you support the channel, I will talk about stuff like this. It gives me free reign. I'm not put in a box. I'm not limited to what I could talk about. I watch my girl Mob Radio. Shout out to her because I got that clip off her channel about that fake little war stuff. I got that off her channel, and I was like, I gotta show this to my people. I gotta show this to my people. So yeah, you can't get too deep. Even on social media, Haitian, they will sometimes social media like Facebook, they'll take down your post, Twitter, everything. You can't get to, they say it's outside of the guidelines. So I can get deep, but I know some of the words to dance around without getting my channel taken down. I know how to dance around certain words. You know what I mean? But still, even in that, they will still try to. So it's easier. I can talk more freely without monetization. So that's why I say y'all support the channel, and I got you. I don't mind making content. I love giving visuals. I love doing stuff like that because I love it. It makes me feel good because it's truly there's a greater purpose. Yes, I love talking about Chris and Leslie. I love talking about them, but I know there's a deeper purpose to just talking about focusing on them. We got to focus on the real things because, like I said, stuff will. Yeah, I know YouTube will take it out. Trust me, I know. I learned the hard way from my old one. I know the hard way, but I don't want to get too far off topic. But we will do more. Y'all. I'll put a post up on my community tab and ask y'all some ideas of what y'all want. Y'all could drop them in the DM me in the Discord or whatever on IG, and we'll talk about it because there are real things going on in real time, and they give us a plethora of distractions to keep us from focusing on them. But we need to focus on the real things, what's going on in real time. And like I said, social media is the greatest distraction of all in life. You see the look on my boy's face. You see him right there. You see it on his face right there in this visual. He like, yeah, she ain't lying, y'all. She ain't lying, y'all. It's distractions. Watch my video, like, comment, and go live your life. That's what that face on Chris and this visual tells me. That's what it tells me. For real.
Yeah, it's come to the point now where you just have to mix in, you know, a little playfulness with the truth because that's the only way it'll get out. You know, that's the only way. That's the only way. Yeah, it won't be so sensitized, you know, to these platforms. And yeah.
Somebody tell her to. I'm gonna put the cash up on the screen, boo. Here it is, right here. Oh, I thought it was. Hold on, I'm gonna give it to you. Hold on. Here it is, right here on the screen. There you go. It's right there. I may have to get a Clubhouse. Is Clubhouse good? Is Clubhouse? Somebody told me about Clubhouse before. I don't know. What y'all think?
Is it better than Discord?
Can we talk more freely on Clubhouse?
I know you lying.
Can we talk about serious stuff on Clubhouse? Because if we can, well, if we can talk about more in-depth things on Clubhouse, guys, we can cut up. We can have a petty gang. Oh, we can?
Yeah, I think
it's better. Can. We may have to make a Clubhouse and we go over there and talk about the more in-depth stuff.
Yeah.
And we can have we can have that and everybody can chime in. I think that'll be dope too.
Yeah.
That'll be dope too. I think that'll be dope because it's time, you know, we gotta focus on our mental health. We got to focus on surviving. These people coming up with all kind of things to keep us distracted, but we got to focus. So, yeah. Hold on, Renzo, you want to come? Let me drop the link. Hold on. I'm going to open it up. Give me just a second. Let me go over. I'm going to open it up so we can talk a little talk. Give me just a second, guys. Let me get over here. I had to go over there.
Yeah, I think it's like better than Discord too.
It's better than Discord?
Yeah, I think it's like, it's like more things that you can do in there. And
oh, we might have to get us one. We're gonna have to get us
Yeah.
a Discord. I mean, not a Discord. What is it? Clubhouse.
Yeah.
We get a Clubhouse. We might forget about Discord, huh?
Ah!
Oh no! Oh no! There's the link right there, Renzo. I just dropped it. We might have to get us definitely a Clubhouse where we can talk about stuff like the real life situations, you know. And I like my boy Spiritual Soul. He talk about it, but when he come to certain words, he got to whisper it, trying to outsmart the algorithm. But they have programmed these algorithms, certain words, and I try to let Chris know certain words that you say in your videos, it will automatically trigger that algorithm to demonetize the video. And you don't know, people work hard. I know y'all see the videos and be like, oh my gosh, but it takes a lot of work to not just record the videos, but to edit those videos, and to do the audio. It takes a whole lot. So, all right, Renzo, you up here, my guy. What's up?
What it is.
What's up, my guy? What's going on?
I'm the one that told you about Clubhouse.
Oh, you told me. I knew somebody. What's up, Bariqua? Hold on, let me let you up, babe. What's up? What's up, gang? Let me take this down right here. We got some of the gang up here. Serenity. Oh, we got a house tonight. We got a house tonight. Y'all, the link down there. Come on up. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. What up, Serenity? What up, Bariqua? What up, Renzo?
Hey, family.
I can finally get on without being working. So I was like, oh my God, I caught her on today.
Yes. You caught me, boo. You caught me. So, y'all, I think we are definitely going to create us a Clubhouse.
Yeah, we have to.
Something else I got to learn about. It better not be a distraction. Chris already
No,
told me
it's
about these
actually
distractions.
but it's a lot better because everybody could get on and then you can literally talk. It's almost like a podcast type thing. So it's just open mic and then you just tell everybody to talk one at a time. And you can
And you can have
literally
your
talk about
moderators.
anything.
And you can have
Okay,
your moderators.
gotcha. Oh, and I
Kick
can have my
anybody out.
moderators too?
Yeah. Yeah, I heard it. So it's a really good platform for like celebrities to go on there and talk to their fans and stuff.
Oh, we might have to, because even though I pay every month for this doggone StreamYard, they still only let me get 10 people. Come on, y'all, have room for 4 more. Let's go. Let's get it lit. We're gonna get a Clubhouse too. We are going to get a Clubhouse. And I do need to let y'all know, warning, this sign is only a distraction.
Is it free? Do you have to pay for Clubhouse? I'm sure it's free.
No, it's
I don't
free.
know.
Oh,
Okay.
it's free.
Yeah,
It's free.
because
I be on there all the time.
yeah, I
Listen
get
to
on there all the time too.
Okay, well, that's something I'll look into. I will make it, and that will be something we can go and hang out on and just kick it, and we don't have to worry about saying certain words or being limited, or we can get real in depth about certain things.
Yeah,
because it's a lot that I want to talk about, but I'm like, I don't know if they want to hear this. I don't know if they want to know about this.
Nah, trust me, they be on there talking crazy about murder, all kind of crazy stuff.
You know. Look, QP. You want to know what's the first topics? I'm excited to get on there and talk about.
What's the first topic, girl?
I mean, I can say this word because it's all over YouTube, but
be careful now. Make sure that, you know what I'm saying. Make sure it ain't gonna knock the I don't want to trigger the algorithm. Why ain't monetized? But it ain't gonna take my video down. Okay, let's go.
It shouldn't. They don't. Yeah, they don't trip off stuff like that. They got
hit it like hit it like so do. You got to hit it like so does. Like, what is it?
I'm gonna just say the flat. You know what?
Oh yeah. Oh, we about to get lit on Clubhouse. We are going to get lit on Clubhouse, but we gotta talk about these things. Because, guys, it's real situations going on. Shout out, thanks for the Cash App. Shout out, guys.
I sent
It's
you a
real
cash out
things.
too.
I know. Thank y'all. Want me to read out y'all names?
They better top that at $10.
I
Y'all,
said,
Renzo
yeah,
say
we topped that 10.
top the 10. Top the 10 with the cash app.
Yeah, we topped the 10, Renzo.
Oh
Okay,
yeah, I got
making
2
sure.
that top the 10, Renzo.
Okay, I'm making
There's 2
sure.
of them. Yeah.
You know how to send the
Yeah.
20 last time. You know I had everybody going them send 20.
My girl sent 20. Shout out to Bariqua. She said this is for speaking facts. Love. Thank you, Bariqua. I appreciate you, boo. And listen.
Yeah, you're definitely a real one, because not only do you talk about real things, you talk about mental health, which is definitely needed because it goes, we basically push it under the rug, especially within our community as being minorities.
Yeah.
We go through a lot within society, and our men go through it a lot worse, and they have to hush, about it, and we have to continue going with, life itself. I don't want to keep, like, I'm trying to, like, use codes here, but with life itself, and it's not fair. And turning a blind eye to it is never gonna go on and resolve anything. So when I saw that you were speaking on things like this, I was like, she's definitely a real one. We need to give her roses for this, because we don't see a lot of people on social media like this. So I definitely want to give you your kudos for that. You keep it real. And I was like, yeah, this is definitely a female I need to rock with.
I definitely appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you for the love. I appreciate you. Like I said, because I was on, shout out to you, Lisa, for the cash app. I appreciate you, boo. Thank you. I because I had a channel before, I know how they will come and turn that green monetization to a yellow. I know how they will go after channels, especially if I'm minorities. They definitely come after minorities. So I'm just keeping that 100 with you guys. I see they take down some of. I did a research the other night, and I'm looking like, okay, let me look at Chris' video, and I go look at some same videos with some of the same topics, and they're not minorities, and their videos are still up. So I'm like, And you hear people say this, but when you start doing the research yourself, you see the difference. So they do target a certain demographic, a certain people, if I'm being honest. If I'm being honest. So shout out to you.
And I believe, like, Chris being a black male, he gets hit harder.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
He'll get hit a lot harder, because you females, we could probably sometimes slide under the radar with a little bit of the things, but a male, they will come at him harder.
Absolutely. What up, Haitian Beauty?
Especially
my girl got up here.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Haitian Beauty? We can hear you. What's up?
Oh, hey guys! Oh my God, I'm on.
Yeah, we are going to start a Clubhouse.
Yeah, I'm just testing it out because I'm babysitting, so I can't talk too loud.
All right, but we're gonna do a Clubhouse so we can have this chat like this, where we can just dive in and talk about good stuff. I know I have my supporters are various ages, even the people in the background who just watch and tune in just to be nosy, is all different ages. So I know my demographic, but my thing is I like to appease people. We can talk about Chris and Leslie. We support them, obviously. That's a given. But I like to talk about other things too. You know what I mean? So
yeah, you want to be a little bit here.
Yeah, definitely versatile. And then I can give a little bit here. And then when we get in depth to the deep stuff, we can go to Clubhouse. So I'm thinking about definitely doing that. That's something y'all have definitely. I know Renzo Ben told me, I was like, I don't even like Clubhouse. He definitely told me about it. Shout out to the Cash App. Is this Lisa? Did you send more? Lisa, thank you. Shout out. Lisa met your 10, Renzo. She met it. She said, now what? What? Talk your talk, boy. Lisa said, "Forget that." I think that's the same. Lisa, hold on. I might be messing up. I could be messing up. I could be, but let me see. Hold on. I want to get to another visual that I had. So y'all, let me ask y'all, what do y'all think about the distractions though? What do y'all think about distractions? How does social media, what role does it play in your life? Everybody gonna get quiet at once? Y'all gonna leave me like that?
I don't be on social media.
You don't be on social media at all?
My girl get mad. I
She
don't
get
be paying
mad?
attention to that. I don't be paying attention to that she be talking about. She be like,
You don't be paying attention to who your girl?
no, like what she be talking about. I'm like, I don't care about none of that.
Oh, she making sure you ain't looking at no booties and stuff?
I don't do that. I be on YouTube.
You just be on YouTube. Yeah, YouTube. I'm getting a new gang up here today. Hey Serenity. I am just taking it back, guys. We need to talk about stuff like this more often, huh?
I know.
This
We
what I
sure
gotta talk
do.
about to get y'all out the woods. This what I gotta talk about.
I have something.
You
Can you
have
hear me?
what? Yeah, I
Can
can
you
hear you,
hear me?
babe. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Let
Okay.
me mute it. All right.
I'm a
All
little.
right. Yeah.
I'm a little shy right now because this is my first time, but I really love your channel. I love the topics that you bring, and I honestly think you are really on point with this topic about social media because sometimes I will start to take breaks on social media because I feel like it's a little too much, and sometimes I feel like I'll be too consumed in other people's lives and their stories and what they put out on social media and their accounts because I think, wow, I wish I can go there. I wish I could do this. I wish I had that
Mm-hmm.
body. I wish I had this money because I was on Instagram today and there was a post on the Shade Room that they had posted of Little Dirk, and Little Dirk tweeted about having $400 million, something like that. And it's just like, why do you need to put that out on social media? Why do you need to know
Exactly.
you're about how much money you're making? Are you trying to prove something that you know that you don't actually have, or are you trying to prove that you're worthy? Because it doesn't really make sense to me. Or like famous people that flaunt their riches and their
Mm-hmm.
relationships, knowing that behind the scenes it's not as pitch perfect as it is, and sometimes it's getting old. I'm
It's getting
19 years
real
old.
old.
Yes, and like people are now seeing through it, and eventually people are going to get tired of seeing the same stuff, and people are going to start seeing through these people that flaunt things that they think they have but they really don't, because it's just really sad.
It is, and I totally agree with you because social media, let me tell you, social media takes us out of our things that we would normally do. When I was growing up, we played outside. We didn't, social media wasn't, we didn't have all that. We had to go and be creative, or we had to play with the toys that were bought. We didn't have all, and then social media came along. And people, I'm telling you, social media, they're searching for this picture, they're searching for that, they're looking at these influencers, they're looking at these YouTube influencers, social media IG influencers, and they're trying to emulate what they see on social media. Some of these people don't even live these lives. It's all for you
No,
to
they don't.
see. It's like
Hmm.
an
Exactly, and
alternate
I
universe or
think,
something, alternate reality.
yeah,
I think your dirt
that
does. I think it's more deeper to that King Von situation. He
Don't
probably
give me
got that
don't even
much.
get me
and
started on that King Von situation. Yeah, I'm listening, baby. Listen, ring the
and
Serenity
um
finish.
and there's some influencers that I generally like and think that they're pretty authentic and stuff, but even
Yeah.
them, I still feel like very sad because they're going to like Dubai, or they're going to this out of the country state, or they're like going to I don't know, Los Angeles. I don't know. It's just things that I wish I could do that I see influencers do all the time because they have money to do things, and most of the time
Bingo.
everybody
Bingo.
has that luxury to do that, and it's like,
And
do
that's
you
where
guys
it
have to do
messes with the
every
mental
single
right
day?
there. And you start idolizing these people. Oh my gosh, he or she is fine. Oh, they're going here, they're going there. I want to live this lifestyle. And some of the people, don't get me wrong, some of them actually do, but some of it is a facade. I like Chris and Leslie because they're genuine. You know, Chris used to be into that lifestyle. Y'all saw it. That boy had to have all the design and all this. He's not into that. And I'm so glad that he's humbled. Sometimes, and let me tell you, some of y'all might say, some of y'all might say, oh, Chris fell off. Ninja, stop it. Chris learned. Now let me give y'all a word. No. I'm serious. I'm gonna give y'all the word. Chris learned. All of that stuff you pour that money into.
Oh no, you can continue.
All of the stuff that you pour, all of this designer clothes, all of this stuff you pour money into, that mess depreciates. It does not bring any value. It's good for that moment. The clothes, hopefully they come back in style, but some of them just disappear. Some of those brands go away. You got to put stock into, invest in yourself, invest in your future, invest in things that's going to bring you a return. So Chris just learned. He was young, and let's keep in mind Chris was 21, 22, you know. That's young. When you have that much money and you don't know what to do with it, you start buying a designer, you going this, you doing that. But now he's learned. So now he's going to move smarter with his money. He don't need designer this, designer that. He's trying to build on his future, because sometimes it doesn't kick in until you're like 26, 27. For some people, a little later. Yeah, you can go, Serenity.
I was actually agreeing with you on that, because I was watching Chris's new video. I think it was him asking questions to Leslie, and I think they had a topic about what did he think of what did Leslie think about trendy clothing, and he was saying that he's not really into it as much, and he wasn't really like, he follows trends, but he doesn't get into it like every single time there's something new. And I was looking in the comment section, there were some people like saying that, you know, Leslie should be honest about how she really feels, or saying that he's a walking red flag. Like, I don't understand why people bash Chris and then like say to Leslie in the comments saying that she needs to stay single, or because something that Chris doesn't do. It's like, why don't you mind your business?
They have nothing better. They don't know Chris at the core. They either know all they know of Chris.
It seems like
let me tell you,
likes him for who he is. Okay, maybe
exactly. She likes who he is as a person. I believe he's shown Leslie that side. Yeah, we can. Can you hear me? Hello? Can y'all hear me in the chat?
Yep. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's phone.
We can hear you. We can hear you, Serenity. We can hear you. But I was just chiming in on what you said.
I think I'm gonna come back.
Okay.
It's glitchy.
Hold on. I got somebody else down here. Who is this? Haitian Beauty. Okay, hold on, Haitian Beauty. Let me add you back to the stream. Oh, we almost got a full house tonight. Yes. Serenity, you said you're coming back. All right, let me do it like this so you can come back. All right, Serenity. Hey, quiet. What up, everybody? Serenity, I'm gonna drop the link so you can come back up. So, guys, I need y'all to chime in on what do y'all think about these distractions that Chris was referencing in the video?
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even get a chance to watch the video. I just got home from work.
And you just came up here for what reason? Just to be on the panel. Ain't watched the video, ain't did jack.
I ain't know that's what we was talking about.
Yeah, that's what we talking about. We talking about the distractions. You missed the whole, you're gonna have to go back and watch it. We're talking about distractions. Chris, you know what? Just for the people who's just tuning in, like quiet, who didn't see it, and I'm gonna play it for you guys because I think it was a word from Chris. Is Chris before, let me find it. Hold on. Let me find it. Here we go. Let's just watch
anybody
it.
that watched this video to share if you ever been distracted, because I want to encourage somebody. See, when you get distracted, it takes you longer to get to where God wants you to be because of that distraction. See, if you look at the children of Israel, it's supposed to take them a couple days to get to the promised land, but it took them 40 years because they kept being disobedient. They kept getting distracted by other things, so it took them longer. And if I use a natural example, if I'm driving my car and I allow my phone to distract me and I get into an accident, it's going to take me longer to get to where I was going because of that distraction. So we don't look at it in the spirit, spiritually, when we keep getting distracted, when we keep allowing things of the world. And how many of us know we can't love the world and God? We have to love one and hate the other. But we keep allowing things of the world to distract us. It's taking us longer to get to where God wants us to be. Stop getting distracted. When you look at the scripture, when Peter was walking on water, I'm Peter. He's walking on water. He had his eyes on God. And that's what many of us do. We stay focused on God. But then he started to look at the waves. He started to look at the storm that was going on around him. And that's what we do. We start to focus on bills. We start to focus on our surroundings instead of God.
Damn. My bad.
Yeah, my boy came through with a word. It's about distractions. Distractions has the ability to, a lot of people don't know that about Chris. A lot of people don't know that. They don't know that side of Chris. So when I saw that, I was
do
like,
all that
wow.
digging.
Yeah, and they don't dig that on purpose. Dig up that. But that's why I had to do it, because there's a deeper side to Chris that people don't know. They see the trolling. They know about the Chris and Queen. They know about Chris, but they don't know him at the core of his being. That is who Chris is. That's who he was raised to be. And yeah, he made mistakes. We all do. But that was a word right there. That's letting y'all know distractions. And we went through a whole thing about distractions with social media. We went through distractions with
COVID.
With everything. You just have to go back and watch it. You have to go back and watch it, because I think it's a pretty dope show. And I don't want to stay too long. I'm glad everybody's up here. I'm gonna let y'all have a few more words. We got a little more time to go, because we got almost a full panel up here. I got Serenity, I got Haitian Beauty, I got Quiet, I got Bariqua, Renzo, Sunshine. Sunshine, you up here twice. Which one actually works? I got to remove one.
I think I have to just
okay, let me remove this one. Hold on, I'll kick this one from the studio. No worries.
Yeah, I don't think.
Let me do that one. Okay. All right, Sunshine, you good. I kicked the other one out. So we have room. If anybody else, we'll have a full little debate. Y'all want to get up here and talk about what distractions have affected y'all life? What distractions do y'all have? Let's talk about it. Don't be shy. Let's talk about it. What do you think your vice is? Sunshine, what vice do you think you have when it comes to distractions?
Okay, I will share something on a personal level that I've talked about on here before with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
In my life, I've been trying to, let go of strongholds that have been a distraction to me. And, these past few years since I had my first son, I dwelled and I let become my depression a distraction from, where the Most High wanted to place me in that time of my life. And I dwelled in it so long, it's okay to have your moment of sadness, but to dwell in it that's where you go astray and you go off track, because it's a time for everything. It's a time to laugh, kill, it's a time to pray, it's a time for war, but when you do, it's a time to mourn, even the death of family members and stuff. It's okay to do all that stuff, but when you let it take over you and you dwell and bask in it for too long, that's when it becomes a stronghold and a distraction to you, because now you're hindering your own growth from where you need to go in your next chapter in life. And that's what I did to myself. For 2 years, I sat up there, and just basked in my depression and just I convinced myself it was okay, because I didn't have nobody there at the time for me to share it with, or you know, for them to go through that with me, or for me to even vent to about, you know. So I thought it was okay to dwell in that, but it wasn't, because now I look back on all the things that I missed out on, and, you know, the growth, me hindering my growth process with, you know, where the Most High wanted me to be. And it's like, dang, I sat there for that long, and I really just deterred myself from being the woman that he wants me to be. And I'm trying not to beat myself up about it, because, you know, as humans, that's just what we like to do, you know.
Exactly.
And I need to learn how to move forward with a lot of things, and know that, you know, hey, I'm still alive. He brought me up out of that. I can recognize it. I can acknowledge it. I can grow now. I can grow. I have room for growth, you know. And that's where it starts. It starts with acknowledging it first. You have to notice it. You have to notice it to be able to say, okay, this is what's happening. This is what I need to fix. This is where I need to start at fixing it. You know, if you can't move past that, then you can't get to nowhere. You know, you can't go nowhere in life. Yeah, but, you know, that's just my little testimony of.
Well, I sure do appreciate it.
Yeah.
Let's see, Renzo, what would you say? What would you say, if you're being honest? What would you say your distraction is?
My distraction?
Yeah.
I grew from distractions. I'm a gang member, so I had a lot of distractions. So I just changed to a whole different man now.
Look at you. Look at God. Growth. Let's talk about growth. It's all about growth.
Yep.
So you don't have those distractions. You're more family oriented and focusing on getting that money. Right?
Yep. I said the guy had all the women. That was all distractions for me.
Okay, I know that's right. Bariqua, what would you say? Hold on. Or what you were saying, Renzo? I ain't want to cut you off, boo.
I'll tell her my first daughter, and that will change me. I was like, I will never want my kids to see me out of glass.
Exactly. So you made the change that you needed to, and you let go all those distractions with gang life and all of that, and you got it together. And that's what it's all about, because different people across, you know, the world, they have different strongholds or different distractions that they give into. Right. So Bariqua, what would you say your distraction? What distractions do you give into?
See, I used to fall into distractions with like social media. See, I'm an older one of your followers. I'm 40. I'm a grandma.
You
My
great,
daughter
baby.
just had a baby.
Oh, you great. Hey.
And I'll be a grandma again. My middle daughter is pregnant, and she'll be giving birth in 3 months. So
congratulations.
Thank you. I have 2 granddaughters. But like before, it was, I want to say it was more of like the music and social media. And then I want to say in 2010, the Most High literally pulled me aside, and, you know, I started going into the Bible, like deep diving with the concordance and everything. And I started deciphering the Bible, breaking everything on down, like the Zondervan Bible Dictionary, from missing books of the Bible, everything. And literally from there, you know, the Most High used a certain situation, because I was married and I had to end up leaving my ex-husband due to domestic violence. So when the sister was just explaining about dwelling and sitting on an issue, I can relate, because that was me. And I was like, when I sat complacent there and dwelling in that situation, that was a stronghold on myself, not only on myself, but on my daughters as well. So then in 2010, when I was like, enough is enough, that's it, I'm going to start pulling the positive from all the negative, I'm going to start doing this. And I started making moves. The Most High placed me where he wanted to place me. And that's where awakenings and everything started happening. I changed all my eating habits, changed everything. I started going into natural healing and everything. So the Most High basically literally removed me from all distractions. And it was like I turned completely into another person. And yes, so so I was like, oh man. And then I saw the change within my children. My children are not your normal, like, what society will have like label as, the children of today. My youngest daughter is 14 years old, and she could literally, the topics that we were talking about earlier today, she will literally tell you like, oh, this and that, and I don't want to get your channel taken. So the jab, she can literally name things that were inside of the jab and why it was there, and she will literally
I
state that
can
this,
too, but we'll talk about
and
that on Clubhouse.
yes, exactly. And she's 14 years old, and she basically doesn't relate with other children her age, because she's like, Mom, like, speaking with children my age, I feel like I have to dumb down and I have to pretend I'm something that I'm not.
No,
And
tell her don't ever dumb herself down to
yeah,
fit in with a crowd or with her peers. No.
and I always told her, I was like, look, the Most High has called you to be a leader. And you have, like, the Most High is looking for Joshuas in this time.
Ooh,
You have to
on it.
stand
Yes.
up.
Yep.
You have to stand up, and you have to
No.
literally, because
No.
I feel like this was a run for the mark. And I would leave it like that. This was a run for the mark to see how
Clubhouse
many
coming
people
soon.
exactly to see if there would be a kickback, to see if it was easy to do the whole population control type thing. So then I told my daughter, I was like, you have to be a Joshua. This is your time to stand up, because the Most High has called you to go on and stand up. Just because you're a female does not mean nothing. That we are Deborahs, and we're going to go on and stand on the word of the Most High, and we're going to go on. So it's like, in my household, there's really not, I have a television and that thing is unplugged. We like, you go to my social media and it's straight awakening stuff. And I'm always pushing, and they have taken down my pages, and I have to like come back and put up, another page under a different name. That's why I have Boricua.
Yeah. How dare you awaken anyone? How dare you? How dare you put that truth out there?
Right.
What on earth are you ever thinking?
See, so that's why I have like my page under Boricua, because if in the Hebrew, Boricua means is basically power, strength, brave.
Yes.
So, and then since I'm also Puerto Rican, the Taino Indian, they will use the word Boricua, and Hebrew was also spoken in Puerto Rico. There's so we can literally go into like, there's pyramids in Puerto Rico that have been covered up and everything. So like when we go into Clubhouse, we could go on and talk about all this.
Oh yes, honey.
So
yes,
y'all got me excited. I'm excited. Let me ask Haitian Beauty, what would you say a distraction has been for you?
Okay, I'm gonna try to talk as low as possible.
Okay, you can whisper.
Look,
I'm whispering too.
Okay, I'm gonna whisper. No, because I have my 3-month-old nephew sleeping next to me, and any little thing just wakes him up.
Okay, gotcha.
And I finally got him to sleep. So, okay, so honestly, I would say my distractions in the past, I'm gonna be honest, would be when I get into a relationship. Because like sometimes when you get into relationships, you kind of like lose yourself.
Yes.
Like you don't really, I don't know, like I had to kind of like learn how to balance, like, okay, I'm in a relationship, but I can't lose myself. So it's like, okay, I don't know, like, but as of right now, I mean, it took me a while to kind of like learn how to kind of like balance the two.
Yeah.
But I would just find for example, I wanted to start a candle business, which I'm going to start.
You're going to start it. We're going to speak that into existence right now. You're going to do it.
Yes, I am. So I wanted to start a candle business, and I was in a relationship, and I just kind of like gave my all, with this relationship. Like my whole focus, just everything was, in this relationship. And it took me, like pretty much not being with that individual anymore for me to like really kind of like get on my A game and like, okay, you know what? The time is now. I'm not getting any younger. Let me go ahead and do, what I have to do. But if I stayed in that relationship, I would not have done that. So I had to kind of like, just kind of learn how to balance it out and just realize, okay, when you're in a relationship, you should not, lose yourself,
Yeah, exactly. I
So
totally
I
agree.
just,
I've been there, girl.
so
I've been there.
yeah,
And my last relationship,
yeah, so
my ex-husband, I've been in there. Even I don't care if you're married, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. You have to have time for self to make sure you're
you
not,
do.
you know what I mean? You got to find that balance, but you can't let your significant other consume all of your being and have no time for you, because then they become a
Exactly. Even when you have
distraction.
kids.
Exactly.
Hmm.
And we
I
know
agree.
kids
Even when you
consume
have kids.
time. That's true. You still got
Yeah,
to
and I
make
tell
time for
people that.
you.
I tell people exactly. And I tell people that all the time that have kids, because for example, like I have a friend, she's a new mom, and she kind of feels bad, and she never really have time for herself. And I'm like, look, you have to kind of be selfish in a way, even when you have kids, because if you don't make sure you're okay mentally, like what good are you going to be, to your child, to your husband, whomever, I'm like, so you have to kind of put yourself first, children or no children,
Yeah.
because what I tell her is, like at some point your child is going to become an adult, they're going to do what they want to do. So I'm not saying, okay, neglect your kids or what have you, but being a mother or being a wife or whatever, like you have to put yourself first, because if you don't, like I said, like you'll have a mental breakdown. And I've been there, I've
Mm-hmm.
been there. My daughter's 18 now, and I'm a little bit older. I may not look like it, but I'm a little bit older. But at some point, like I pretty much gave everything, like everything just revolved around her, and I would just neglect myself. So now, like when I see younger mothers, I just tell them all the time, like, do not, like, whatever you do, do not put yourself last. Do not feel bad if you put yourself first. If you try to find a sitter because, you just want to go out for a few hours and get your nails done or whatever, just pamper yourself. Don't do it, because you'll have a mental breakdown, and I've had that when my daughter was younger. Like I've had a mental breakdown
Yeah.
where I felt, suicidal, and, because I was going through, postpartum. So, I just feel like it's important just to kind of like put yourself first and be selfish. I feel like you should be selfish, and it's not a bad thing. So,
Not a
my
bad
distraction was
thing at
pretty much
all.
Mm-hmm. Amen to
no.
that.
So my distraction, yeah. So my distraction, I would say, was when I was in that relationship, and that's something I told myself like I would never do again.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing that with us. That was great. That's good stuff.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. Anybody else want to come up before we get ready to close it out, guys? Like I said, I wanted to talk about distractions. I do have a few other things I want to share with you guys. Just some motivation. Just some motivation. Distractions are the enemy of greatness. Let me say it again. Distractions are the enemy of greatness. Set goals, focus on your goals, and realize that anything or anyone in your daily life that causes you to be redirected from any goals is a distraction. Y'all get that? Anything or anybody that causes you to be redirected from your goals, they're pretty much a distraction. Just period. It's just period. That part. And also, what distracts us will begin to define us. We don't need to swing at every pitch. Oh, let me say that again for myself. I gotta say this for myself, guys. What distracts us will begin to define us. We don't need to swing at every pitch. So yeah, let that sink in. Because see, my thing is, let me tell y'all my distraction sometimes. I'm a people person. And when I love you, I love you. When I let you in, I let you in. But sometimes it can be a distraction where we're not focused on the place that the Most High, that God wants to take us, because we're worried about, well, he said this or she said that, or he did this or he did that. You know what I mean? We're distracted because we're worried about things that we shouldn't even be directing our attention to. If it doesn't align, if it doesn't gel with the on the same path, on the path that God is trying to direct you, some things you got to let go. Some things you got to just let go. But that's my thing. I will look. I'll swing at every pitch. Low ball, high ball, side ball, fast ball, slow ball, I'm swinging. and I got to learn when to just take 2 steps back. I'm getting better at it though. I'm learning to back up a little bit and to just let it go. But guys, I wanted to say that we got to learn how to declutter our mind. Most importantly, let's remember that. Remember to learn how to declutter your mind. We can become easily distracted by so many things. Like I said, television, what's going on in other people's lives, what's going on in the world, internet surfing, newspapers, worrying about what might or might not happen, social media, spending too much time on the phone, spending a lot of time looking forward to events in the distant future. You know, just worry about today, but be prepared. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. You know, you can't what if they do this? What if the war does this? What if this happened? We have no control over it. And don't live off fear. You can't thrive off of fear. But my thing is, do not give distractions power over you. Now, let me add this, because I was talking to my good sis Sylvia earlier, and she drove home a point, and it made sense to me. So I want to bring it to you guys. She said, now, Patty, y'all know how she talk. Now, Patty, sometimes a distraction can be a good thing. And I said, you know what, Sylvia, you're actually right. And to further drive home the point, when I was getting my things together, my backgrounds and stuff together for my show for tonight, I was working on one thing, and then we totally got distracted from what I was working on, what I was talking about, getting my stuff together. We got distracted on something totally different. And it was a good thing, because it was something she didn't know that I brought to her attention. And she said, now, see, that's a good distraction. Sylvia, I hope you don't mind me sharing this little bit of testimony here. She said, now, that's a good distraction. So let me add, not all distractions are necessarily bad. And just to elaborate, like, have you ever been in a situation, and like I said, you found yourself now this happened to me earlier this week. So I'm going to ask you guys, have you ever been in a situation and you found yourself engaged in an unhealthy dialogue, a conversation, or a conflict? Either it was an unhealthy dialogue, conversation, conflict, whatever, and you were beyond upset, and out of nowhere, something good happens and causes you to be distracted from that toxic situation?
I can relate on that.
I had a situation going on. I was all in my feelings. I was all over the place. And my boy Renzo out of nowhere hit me with some good news. And I needed that distraction. I needed that distraction. Thank you, Renzo.
No, I had a distraction too. Like when I told you I was in the game, I was having distracted until I met my girl that I'm with now. And she was my distraction to get away from her and change my life to where I'm at now.
See what I'm saying? Sometimes, God always has a ram in the bush for you, and a healthy distraction. You know what I mean? So sometimes a distraction, as long as it doesn't consume you, as long as that distraction does not consume you, like social media, where you timed in all day in your free time and you can't get your head out the phone or the tablet or the laptop or the computer or whatever it may be. A healthy distraction, sometimes that's just that ram in the bush that God is sending for you. That's all. And I want to let y'all know, remember, what you focus on expands and it grows. Okay? Let me say it again. What you focus on expands and it grows. Too many distractions that invade various aspects of your life will define a huge part of your life. Okay? So try redirecting your attention on parts of your life that need growth and nourishment. And I promise you will thrive. If you redirect some of that attention on parts of your life that need that growth and that nourishment, you will start to thrive. Period.
I have one thing I wanted to share that just came to mind.
Yes, ma'am. Share it.
I feel like it needs to be said because people could learn from it. It could really be the simplest things. I remember one time at my old job, I worked at a factory, and I came into work one night, 12-hour shifts. I had this manager who was always so hard on me, and I was always like the one she nitpicked out of the group the most. And I would always be like, dang, why she on me so hard? What's going on? So And she gave me, like, usually in the job you're supposed to like do different things throughout the night, so like your emotions don't become like a repetitive thing and stuff. You get to have comfort, working 12-hour shifts. So she had me on this one machine literally the whole night, and you're not supposed to do that in that warehouse, because you can get tired easy and stuff, cramps and all of that. So, and I'm sitting over there on this machine like, man, this lady got me messed up. I should just go home. And I'm like, nah, because then I don't want to mess up my money, and then she gonna win and be happy. So I had a friend of mine who I was always talk with about the scriptures on break, and he came over there and told me, he said, you know what? Don't even worry about it. Do some exercises, breathe in and breathe out. Meditate on the Father's word, meditate on His name, anything to keep you distracted from what His minion just set out to do. To keep you, in the way that you are. And so I started to do it. And I was getting in a groove of my spiritual awareness so much to where I truly forgot about what I was doing. Like I forgot I was doing it while I was doing it, just meditating on His word and His name. And I kid you not, it was the first time I became really spiritually inclined to have that third eye open up to what's really going on, in life that we may just look at as like, oh, it's a simple thing, not just physical thing, but every physical thing has a spiritual meaning attached to it. And right when I was, meditating and feeling so good about what was going on, some guy, I didn't even know him. We never spoke. Some guy came over there and just whispered in my ear real quick and ran off to myself. Oh man, you on this machine all night. Oh man, I know you tired. I know you whoop whoop whoop. And then I just froze, like being so shocked, because I'm like, that wasn't nothing but the enemy. That's all I could think about.
Yeah.
And it was crazy because I'm like, that's scary. That's scary because for one, these things happen to everybody in everyday lives, but they look at them as like, oh, something to shrug off, a physical thing. No, everything is spiritual, literally everything. It was crazy because I'm like, dang, it could all be that simple,
It could all be, but they rather make it hard. I'm just saying.
For real, it shook me. It really made me start to, think about more encounters with strangers.
Yeah.
We could be encountering a demon one day, and then the next we could be encountering an angel that we treating like, oh, get this bum out my face. I ain't finna get him no money. I barely got it. I only got gas in my car for real. You know what I'm saying? And it could be a whole angel trying to bless you with some knowledge or something, Yeah, it's crazy. So
this was so great. I want to thank everybody. First and foremost, let me thank my girl Sunshine for getting up here, sharing her knowledge with me on the topics. I really appreciate you, Sunshine. When I ask you, you didn't give me 2 words for one another. You said, I got you, QP. I got you. You see what I'm saying? The gang, it comes with some riders, guys. If I'm keeping it real, it comes with some riders. Renzo always got my back too, to the fullest. Bariqua, all of y'all, Sylvia, all the gang, all of y'all, I love y'all, gang, and I thank y'all for riding with me. Good, bad, ugly, and indifferent. Y'all still ride with me, and I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all for seeing the vision. Those of you who have seen the vision, it's only gonna get better. We're gonna have some bumps in the road because the enemy mad. He mad.
Big mad.
He mad, but it's cool. Whatever bump comes, we're gonna get through it. We can do all things, and we just gonna keep doing it and keep going and keep striving, and we're not gonna let nothing deter us. And like I said, I'm open to different topics. I love talking about Chris and Leslie. Don't get it twisted, people. That's why the channel was originally started. But also, I like to talk about real life situations because we have real life things going on. And I don't want us to ever forget about how something can affect us in real time, or how something may be affecting our sister or our brother in real time.
Right.
So we got to always keep that in mind. And Chris is going to be okay because Chris has had the best of the best, and Chris is at a humbling stage, and he's learned from those mistakes. He's learned from those past mistakes, and God is just, remolding him. He's remolding him, and he's being restructured. So y'all don't have to worry about Chris. He's got Leslie, no matter if they're friends, lovers, friends with benefits, whatever the situation is, they're good. I don't worry about Chris and Leslie. They're going to be fine. Whatever God has in their path, what will be, will be. We have no control over that. Okay. And I want you guys to know that. I want y'all to think of some topics that we can talk about. If y'all get too serious with the topics, we're going to have to do that on Clubhouse, baby. Okay.
Now let me know about that Clubhouse so we can get that going.
We're gonna have to get it. I'm gonna have to look into it. You know what I'm saying? How to create what look, all you gotta do is give me a day. When I get into it, when I want to do something, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna learn how to do it. So that's just what I do. So I'll figure it out. I'll let everybody know, but we can't do too much. We gotta still come to YouTube though and feed the people that may not come to Clubhouse. You know what I'm saying? I just want to talk about the topics on Clubhouse that we can't freely talk about over here. If that makes sense. So we're not put in a box. So we can do that. But I want to thank everybody that's in the Cash App, supported the channel. I thank you guys. I love you. I appreciate you. And yeah, thank you guys. And thank y'all for tuning in, even the people in the back. And if somebody that's watching in the background, if you're not a Chris Sales supporter or a Leslie Ines supporter, it's okay. We still love you anyway. I hope you got something from this video about distractions. I hope that you can learn a lesson from it and get whatever it is that God wants you to receive from it. Because at the end of the day with me, that's what it's all about. I want you to get the message. You know what I mean? And if you don't like Chris, then hey, that's on. I can't control who you like. I don't like certain people. I like certain people. It is what it is. But get the message. Get the message. All right, guys. Earlier. That's it. Get the message. So, hey, Granny. Hey, Granny. Love you back. Love you back. For real, for real. Love you back. So, all right, guys, without any further ado, we about to get ready to end this. It's Saturday. I know it's early. You know, I know it's still early. But
let me play some Madden.
What you about to do, Renzo? What y'all about to do?
I'm about to play Madden. You get online, go crazy.
You might well go play Chris in some 2K. I don't even know if he brought his game to Florida. Chris, play my boy Renzo on some. You don't play 2K?
I play 2K, but I haven't been on it in a while.
Oh. I love you too, Sylvia. I love the gang. I love all of y'all. You know what I mean? I may have stronger rapport, built stronger relations with some more than others, but hopefully I'll get to know all of y'all on the same level. So Clubhouse might let us do that a little something. So yeah. All right, guys. I'm about to get ready to get out of here. I love y'all. And thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all know. Oh, don't forget, go to my community post and go click on that link. Renzo, is your thing fixed? Is it going to the right link on my thing?
I put the new one in the comments of your community post. It's on Walmart now, so because Amazon was tripping.
Okay, so I need to go pin that comment on Walmart in that post. I'll go do it when I get off of here. All right, but y'all go ahead on my community post. Make sure y'all send something for baby Renzo at their registry. Make sure y'all do that. We are a gang around here. We support one. We're a healthy gang. We're not that gang, but we the gang. You know what I mean? It's a difference. So y'all go support my boy and baby Renzo that's on the way. Shout out to Yolanda. And yeah, shout out to everybody. All right, we love y'all guys. Until next time, I'll see y'all next week. Y'all have a good night, blessed night. Love y'all, gang. All right, y'all. It's Queen Petty. It's your girl. Good night. I'm out. Y'all.